Hey everybody, what is up? It is your boy Dixie Outlaw back again for another video. Now, today's video I want to start off by saying one thing. And then we'll actually get into today's video because I feel this is very important. Don't trust everybody on YouTube. Now, yes, there is really good information on YouTube. That's why I'm making this video for. I'm going to label it as such to be able to actually hopefully be able to get the information anybody may be looking for it. This video right here is going to be 100% stuff I looked up. And not only that, but I can show you in just a second. But there are some people on YouTube that, I'm sorry, I just have to say it how it is. They're idiots. And it all revolves around this. Now, I know the badge is gone because I don't really like badges on my stuff. But it is by Power Torque. It is a 12 volt 3/8 impact. Which also, because I do research and stuff, they do actually have a bigger one than this, but it's a 1/2 inch and it's 20 volts. So that is what that is. I mean, that's perfectly fine by me. I have no issues with that. Second off, and I'm going to throw some patches actually into this video. You see these little manuals with every single tool you ever will buy in your life. Normally. I mean, they don't come like in hand tools or sockets or nothing, but power tools, yes. Keep these. At least look over it. That will play into this video, by the way. But at least look over it. You don't have to read the whole thing. I just keep these sometimes and read over them just because I find some of the stuff funny. Like, somehow apparently this thing can kill me. I don't understand. No idea. But whatever. But trust me, there's some information in here that's going to put a certain YouTuber to shame. And his bold comments about the batteries in this tool. Because this comment really had me cackling. Okay, first off, I should start off by saying, whenever I buy a tool, I research it. Now, what does that got to do with this video? Well, this video is going to be an update on this impact and tell you how good it's doing because I think it's doing great. But this guy had a bold claim. It really irked my gears. He said this battery, not replaceable. He said, because he didn't see it and his O'Reillys are on the internet supposedly, it's not replaceable. Please. But if you look right here. Right here. 12 volt 2.0 amps or 2.0 amps battery. OEM. Part number. Now, literally, and this is all people's got to do, but it seems like some people just fell off the stupid wagon. I enter in just the part number. You don't got to enter in the whole thing. I should make that very clear. Okay. I hit enter on the part number. The very first thing right there, and this is the kicker about it too, because people don't seem to realize O'Reilly has actual website. There's the battery, my dude. If you end up seeing this video or anybody sees this video and wonders if they got spare batteries, they sell them. They're about 30 bucks, which honestly you spend about 80 bucks, 85 bucks for the tool. That ain't bad. And here's the real kicker. Free pickup. And all you literally do is you just hit the free pickup. And then you fucking order this bad guy. I don't know how you order online here, but pretty sure there is. I'm pretty sure if I spent a while trying to taking fiddle fact with this, I'll be able to find that. But right there, I found that just by looking in here. Because, see, a lot of people, they do when they buy these tools, they take these, like I've been known to do sometimes, and just, whoop! Oops, I did not mean to actually throw it. And then they're like, oh, there's no extra shit with it. Because also on here, bottom of the page here, 4 amp battery. This little guy actually allows you to charge your phone. And they show the other 12 amp tools. And like I said, 4 amp battery with a battery indicator on the battery itself. Because I know that was another complaint some people had, is because the indicator was on here. And you actually have to squeeze the trigger to see it. And it didn't stay on. Well, 4 amp battery. I believe that one was about like, can't remember top of my head. Let me look it up. Wow, would you look at that? Again, with these, all you have to do is enter in the part numbers. In case any of y'all want to take and see the part numbers, I'll hold it as stable as I can. These PTT00 whatever, those are the part numbers. Entering those into your Google search bar, and it will actually, the first thing that should pop up is O'Reilly's. The O'Reilly's website should be the first one on the top of the list. See? Just like that. And all you do is click on that, and it takes you directly to O'Reillys.com. They're about 35 bucks. Honestly, spend a few extra bucks, and then you can just take and get this instead. And this also does ship to home. It also ships to the store for free. I believe when shipping to home, you have to pay extra, but right there is a really nice thing to have. I am going to be buying a 4 amp battery for this eventually, just like eventually I will be buying this guy and this guy next. These two things, well, all three of these bottom things I'm going to be buying next, and a few 4 amp batteries just to make my tool last longer. Now, all that said and done and dusted, whew, take that and blow that off my breath. Let's actually get into today's video, shall we? Now, this is an update video because I have already beaten the crap out of this. And here's another issue I have with a guy that really irked my nerves. He said it doesn't do 100 foot-pounds of torque. Okay. Under load, maybe. It doesn't do exactly 100. But I will take and tell you this. I had some really nasty, rusted, golded fucking bolts holding motors onto the motors I work on. Took this guy, got them off. Here's the issue I've seen some people do with impacts, mainly because they're afraid of damaging them. But especially if you buy cheap enough, you shouldn't be afraid of that. Or you really got in the hole. I got multiple thousands and $100,000s of dollars to go spend on tools. Snap on people of, hey, my tool gets fixed for free. You shouldn't worry about this. And I've seen people do it before in many shops. They'll sit there, oh, it won't come off. No. Until it comes loose, or if it doesn't come loose and you notice that you're starting to take a really fucking put too much torque on it, you grab a ratchet in a socket and you just quickly bust it loose real quick. At least just pull a partial turn and only this will get it off. That's what I did down there. I only had one bolt underneath there that was rusted and nasty that I had any issue with, and I used this. I took and grabbed my ratchet and just popped it just a little bit, and then this zoomed it right off. I also have, literally, because the socket got stuck, I took this thing and went like this with it, and it actually did not damage the tool whatsoever. Still works. I've actually dropped this twice now, also down there on concrete floors. Definitely, I take and say, if you want a cheap tool and you ain't concerned about 12-volt system, and you want something that will take and do the job and then some, here you go. I know I'm talking about tearing apart motors, and a lot of people are going to be like, well, that doesn't take any add to real world. Actually, in the longevity of things, it really actually does. But anyways, also I went and picked me up a set of these. Now this is the part where if O'Reilly's does ever see this video, they will hate me on. Because I don't remember if I actually said it in a video before or not. I know I said it in real person a lot. They don't got a tool selection worth a hoot. I'm surprised they actually had electrical tools. I literally can only find me one set of metric 3/8 impact sockets. Literally one set. And it's not a complete set, and it's a deep well. They didn't even have no shallows, which I don't even know if you can get shallows. And actually, I think you can. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've had an impact. And literally, it's missing two different sizes. It's missing an 11 and a 17. And it's only got 8 sockets. So, here I go with destroying my sockets still because they don't believe in having sockets, apparently. Second thing that's a little bit of a, it doesn't matter type of gripe. They don't fit on this rail. So now I got another rail. For nothing, really. As I'm not returning it for fucking $10. I'm just not that type of person. I also hate going through the return process because half the time they ask for IDs and your receipt and this, that, and the third. And I know they got me in the system so it'll make it easier, but I don't care. The main thing I am happy with, though, is they do get all the sizes I've been using on my mowers. They got the 10. They got the 12. They got the 15. No, the 14. That's what it was. 14. I think that's the ones I've been using a lot. And here's the 10 in here. The reason why I had to get these, though, is because regular sockets are not meant for impacts, and I'm tearing mine up. But they're thin wall, powerful torque, and tight workspaces. 9-piece, sorry. Oh no, I think they're actually counting the track as 1 piece, so actually, yeah, 8 sockets. 6 points. Yeah. And they're by Power Torque. In case anybody wants to look that up online, here's your part number. O'Reilly's really should be sponsoring me by now, but anyways, just in case y'all didn't see it. I do believe that is the part number. I could look it up, but I'm not going to. Cost me, actually I got it on sale, so, cost me only about $30. Originally it was about $31.99, something like that, and it went down to $28.99 or something like that. So for these plus the rail, it was $41.32. That's not bad. Now I'm going to show you another nice thing they do have, and I will give you the good with the bad. I do not I don't ever just sugarcoat something because it works for me. I will take and tell you the good and bad of it. This is a magnetic strip. It's flexible. Here's the negative. This was out of the box like this. Now, does that bother me too much? No. Does it hold the weight I need to? Yes. I actually have the other one down there in the garage, and it holds all my pry bars on it, on my cabinet. And I slung that door open and slung it closed and could not get those pry bars to budge one bit. I had to stick the pry bars on there for silk away. I will show that eventually in a video. But honestly, I think I said get you one of these. And ignore some YouTube videos on these because some people just don't know what the heck they're talking about. And some people like to complain and gripe about some of the smallest things I've noticed. Like when it comes to this electric ratchet here, 3/8. A guy did a video and he was comparing it to Milwaukee. One, that's an unfair comparison because Milwaukee costs fucking 3 times as much. Second off, he was complaining. He was like, oh, it only does 22 pounds of torque. Most people don't use those for the torque factor. A lot of YouTubers I actually watch and a lot of people I've seen in real life that have those, they straight up take and say this is not for torque and this is for you bust it loose with it and then you zing it off. And he was also complaining about it. Oh, it's a little bit flimsy. I can take and tell you from this one, if that other one is anything like this, I seriously doubt it's going to be that flimsy. I will eventually find out. Now another thing about this, I have actually come to like this handle because it makes it feel like the tool is not going to fly out my hand. And I actually cleaned off a lawnmower blade with this, and that thing was so rusted, I'm surprised it even took it off. And I actually went back and watched my video. This is kind of update on that video. And I took and said that it seems like my regular impact spun over the wheel faster. No, it did not. The flywheel, whatever you want to call it, actually spun over more consistently with this. I had to make an update on that because when I was watching the video back during editing, I noticed that. And I was like, wait a minute. That actually does that better. So this definitely has replaced my regular impact for any bolt I need to get off. And it has done me just fine. I've even done the cardinal no-no and used this to take and loosen up the drain plugs for the oil on the motor. Don't do that. It's not a good idea. I only did it because those things were so stuck on there I could not get them to budge, and I couldn't get my ratchet up in there on the one good enough to get it. And since I already had this in my hand, I stuck my tongue the other one off. And I did it very slowly because the nice thing about this is low speed. It barely spins. And then you can bring it all the way up to full speed if you want to. Another thing, a dude took and said he bought this. He used it occasionally and it lasted him a week of battery. I will take and tell you, if you use it like I do, almost on a daily, it is not going to last that long. This thing is already down to about half. I'm going to probably charge it up here in the near future. I don't know. I'm probably just going to wait for it to go more dead. But, all in all, definitely buy it, buy it, buy it. Get you a set of sockets to go along with it, and this thing will take and do a lot of what you need to do. If you need something a little more power, again, I don't know how much it was, because they didn't say in the video, which I always try to get prices in my videos so y'all know what you're getting. So, there is a 20 volt, half inch, if you need something with a little more oomph. And I'm pretty sure with that, it does have the option to be able to buy batteries. Just remember, when you buy these things from like Walmart, O'Reilly's, any tool you buy from any place, normally they have a website, and normally you can find what you need on the website. Even if you can't, Amazon is the man's best friend. You can find almost anything you need on there. Now, I do believe, though, that Power Torque is a specific brand to O'Reilly's. I could be wrong. But needless to say, though, in all the stupid people on YouTube, pay attention to the actual informational videos. And I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of my future uploads. And this is Dick's Outline. I'm signing off, y'all.